My name is Yeider, and I play Division 1. My future is to get drafted this year as a sophomore and then get called up for my national team. Those are my goals.
When you have DriFit Advanced, you have the highest level of DriFit and you have an advanced method of make. The combination of those two, the best expression of that is what we will see in 2024.
We know that we have an opportunity for all of our sports to line up and tell that story through the visual language of DriFit.
Whether it's track and field, basketball, global football, they will all have the same knit language design. It's just applied to solve for the problems for the athletes in that specific sport.
So we know that it inherently has to breathe and it has to move. And what was really interesting was understanding what sport kind of fell on which part of the spectrum. So global football, for example, we've been using computational tools and tech for a while now. And we decided that that was a space that we could really push a radical aesthetic.
When you think of a football player in motion, it's in all directions.
That we really captured in our 4D motion capture that is then used with our computational algorithms to drive the design. So the rib language of mobility shows up in this really 360 read around the body.
You use your shoulders when you're running, so they feel good on my shoulders. And it feels really good on my skin, like it feels really light.
Breathability comes to life through predominantly the center front and center back. But there are other areas around the underneath of the sleeves and the back yoke of the short that still have that dynamic breathability coming through where it's important for our athlete.
Our kids, they look the same in minute 90 as they did in minute 1.
It felt good, it felt refreshing, like de-sweat a little bit, but I feel like it was just drying up really fast. And it helps me not to slow down, it makes me run faster, I guess you can say.
We have different genders represented throughout this work. We understand that the way that their bodies move can be then reflected back into the knit and the engineering specifically about areas of more or less sweat, understanding the layers also that maybe women may wear, including the bra.
Just not like you're super conscious, like, oh, I'm struggling to get into this one-on-one because my kit doesn't feel comfortable, but you'll notice when it does feel comfortable.
And that's what our focus is, where it wicks where it needs to, dries where it needs to, and it moves where it needs to.
I really like it, I really do. I wish I could escape it.